All right, let's just dive right in. Look, if you've ever typed work-from-home data entry jobs into a search bar, you already know the massive headache we're dealing with here. You get completely bombarded with results, and frankly, about 90% of them are either total scams, pyramid schemes, or just straight-up useless noise. It can feel completely overwhelming. But welcome to this explainer. Today, I'm stepping in as your personal guide to cut through all of that junk. We are going to strictly focus on where the real, legitimate work actually exists without you needing to invest a single dime to get started.
So are all online data entry jobs fake? Honestly, you're probably thinking, yes, definitely. And you know what? That is a completely fair assumption. It's kind of the biggest hurdle for anyone starting out. You see so many fake promises that it's super easy to assume the whole industry is just a mirage. But I promise you, it's not. By the time we finish this explainer, you are going to be armed with the exact knowledge to navigate past the fakes and find genuine companies that just need reliable people to organize their digital information.
So here is our exact roadmap for today. 1. Decoding true data entry. 2. Essential skills and tools. 3. Spotting and avoiding scams. 4. 7 legitimate job platforms. 5. The beginner's step-by-step checklists. And finally, 6. Realistic earnings and scaling.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Decoding True Data Entry.
Before we go hunting for work, we really need to strip away the mystery of what the actual job entails for complete beginners. Basically, companies generate mountains of data every single day. Think paper forms, audio recordings, handwritten notes. They just need somebody to take all of that and organize it digitally. It usually boils down to 4 main types. First, basic typing, which is literally just transferring information from documents into spreadsheets. Second, transcription, where you listen to audio and type out what's being said. Third, image to text, which involves reading scanned pages and typing them up. And fourth, data verification, where you review existing data to hunt down and fix errors. And here's the absolute best part. Absolutely none of these require a college degree.
Moving right along to Section 2, Essential Skills and Tools.
Let's just completely bust the myth right now that you need some highly specialized background for this. Honestly, you only need 3 fundamental things. Number 1 is typing speed. You're going to want to aim for a solid baseline of 30 to 40 words per minute. Number 2 is basic computer knowledge. Nothing crazy, just knowing your way around Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, and general web browsing. And number 3 is a stable internet connection. Honestly, even a regular 4G mobile connection is totally fine for the vast majority of these tasks. I mean, if you're streaming this explainer right now, you probably already qualify.
Now, this is absolutely crucial. When it comes to speed versus accuracy, accuracy wins, hands down. I really can't emphasize this enough. If you submit data filled with typos, the client has to redo the work, and boom, your reputation as a beginner is just destroyed. Slow and accurate beats fast and sloppy every single time. Seriously, it is so much better to take your time and deliver a flawless Google Sheet than to rush and mess up.
Okay, on to Section 3, Spotting and Avoiding Scams.
Listen up, because this is arguably the most critical part of our whole explainer today. Scamming is literally the single biggest roadblock you're going to face. I want you to burn these red flags into your brain. For every real job out there, there are 10 fakes just designed to waste your time or steal your money. So if a job offer pops up randomly in a WhatsApp or Telegram direct message, it's a scam, 100% of the time. If they're dangling and saying money, like $500 an hour for basic typing, scam. If the company doesn't have a verifiable website or their contact email is some random Yahoo or Gmail address instead of a real business domain, run. Just run the other way.
And it all boils down to this one golden rule. Legitimate data entry jobs never ask you to pay money to get started, ever. If someone is asking for a registration fee or trying to make you pay for a starter kit or demanding a deposit before they send you work, you must walk away immediately. Real platforms are totally free to use. Remember, you are there to get paid, not to pay them.
Which brings us to Section 4, 7 legitimate job platforms. All right, enough defense, let's play some offense. Where's the actual scam-free work hiding? Let's rapidly run down 7 proven platforms. First up, Upwork and Freelancer.com. These are massive global marketplaces. Beginners can create free profiles and start bidding on active projects posted by real companies today. Next is Fiverr, which is more gig-based. You create an ad for your services, and clients actually come to you. Then we've got Amazon MTurk and Clickworker. These are fantastic for micro-tasks, those small, repetitive jobs that pay out quickly and reliably. Also, do not ignore Indeed and LinkedIn.
Just filter your search by remote, and you can find legitimate part-time or contract roles with established businesses. And finally, dataannotation.tech. This is a rapidly growing platform where you help organize data for AI training, and it consistently pays higher rates.
Let's get into Section 5, the beginner step-by-step checklist. So, we know what the job is, we have our tools, and we know exactly where to look. Now, we need a game plan. Following a structured 6-step roadmap is hands down the absolute fastest way to land that crucial first client. I want you to treat this like a daily schedule, blocking out specific time for learning, applying, and working.
All right, here's the breakdown of those 6 steps. Step 1, dedicate just 30 minutes a day to practicing on sites like 10fastfingers.com or typingtest.com. Build that speed, but remember, flawless accuracy is the goal. Step 2, go create fully completed, totally free profiles on Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer. Step 3, build a simple sample portfolio. You don't need past clients for this. Just grab some random data, organize it beautifully in an Excel or Google Sheet, take a screenshot, and upload it. Boom. You just proved you know what you're doing. Step 4, apply smartly. Try sending 10 to 15 proposals a day. But please, never ever copy-paste. Write a quick, professional 2 to 3 sentence proposal tailored to that specific job. Step 5, when you get that first order, deliver it perfectly and on time to lock in that 5-star review. And Step 6, scale. Once you've got a few of those glowing reviews under your belt, you start steadily bumping up your rates.
And that leads us to our final section. Section 6, realistic earnings and scaling. I want to be super transparent with you here about the money. Let's look at a realistic income progression. In your first 1 to 3 months, working part-time as a beginner, expect somewhere between $300 to $800 a month. That's just the reality while you build momentum. But as you hit that intermediate phase around months 3 to 6, and you're racking up those 5-star reviews, you can push that to between $1,000 and $2,000. And by the time you reach the advanced stage, past 6 months, if you're scaling your rates and working consistently, $2,500 to $3,500 a month is completely achievable.
But I have to reiterate, this is absolutely not a get-rich-quick scheme. If someone promises you that, think back to our red flags. What this actually is a highly stable income stream. You can systematically build it from your own home, on your own schedule, with zero upfront investment. It just rewards patience, accuracy, and consistency.
So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. Which platform are you going to use today to secure your very first data entry client? You are now fully armed with the truth. You've got the exact roadmap, you know the free tools to use, and you know exactly how to protect yourself from the fakes. The opportunity is literally sitting right in front of you. Now it's time to take educated action and go get that first 5-star review.